Welcome to Fables of the World, where we journey into the timeless wisdom hidden in stories from every corner of the globe. Today, we're exploring a tale that has shaped our understanding of preparation and the balance of life, the story of the ant and the grasshopper. It was the height of summer. The sun shone bright, the air was warm, and all around, life was abundant. In this vibrant field lived two very different neighbors. One was a grasshopper, a musician and a poet, who spent his days singing songs and dancing in the sunshine. He loved to leap from blade to blade, entertaining all who would listen. His neighbor was an ant. Unlike the grasshopper, the ant was tireless. From dawn until dusk, she toiled, carrying heavy seeds and grains back to her nest. Her purpose was clear: to gather enough food to last through the long, harsh winter that lay ahead. "My dear ant," the grasshopper would call out, "why do you work so hard? The sun is warm, the world is green, and there is music to be made. Come, put down your burden and dance with me." The ant, ever focused, would shake her head. "I am storing up food for the winter," she would say. "Soon, the days will grow short, the air will turn cold, and there will be no food to be found. I urge you to do the same." But the grasshopper simply laughed. "Winter is a long way off. Why worry about tomorrow when today is so beautiful? There is always plenty of time for work. Now is the time for joy." And so, the grasshopper continued his carefree life, never once thinking about the future. But as the ant had warned, the days grew shorter. A chill crept into the air. The bright colors of summer faded, and one by one, the flowers withered. The ground became barren, and food became scarce. The first snowflake fell from the sky, signaling the start of a long, cold winter. The ant was safe and warm in her nest, surrounded by a mountain of food. She had worked diligently all summer, and now she was reaping the rewards of her foresight. The grasshopper, however, was shivering. His fine clothes were in tatters, and his stomach was empty. The joyful music he once played was now a faint memory, drowned out by the bitter wind. He had no food, no shelter, and no one to turn to. Finally, with a heavy heart, the grasshopper went to the ant's door. He knocked, and when she opened it, he looked at her with shame. "Dear ant," he said, his voice trembling, "I am starving. I sang all summer, and now I have nothing to eat. Can you spare me a few morsels?" The ant looked at the grasshopper, at his hunger and his sorrow. The fable ends here, and in many versions, the ant turns him away. But the lesson is not just about the dangers of idleness. It is about the power of preparation. The grasshopper's folly was not his joy, but his complete lack of foresight. The ant's wisdom was not just her hard work, but her understanding that present actions have future consequences. This ancient tale reminds us that while it is good to enjoy the present, we must always dedicate a part of our energy to building a foundation for tomorrow. True freedom, in the end, comes from being prepared. The most powerful lesson of all is found in finding a balance. Be like the grasshopper and find joy in your life, but also be like the ant and lay the groundwork for your future. Only then can you truly thrive in all seasons. Thank you for joining us today. We'll see you next time.